Hello and welcome to Titanium Past Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Libra, okay? So this is going to be for any planet or star you have in your chart under Libra. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, what I'll do is I'll basically mention the decks while I read. Then with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, because I'm a Libra sun myself, let's get into our cards. Okay? Let's go. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know, but at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Summer and the Princess of Summer. One after the other. Interesting. So, haha. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good with a message for Libra. And he got the Four of Winter. Going within. Alrighty. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what else we should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And we have the King of Summer in the upright. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras. And we got the Magician. Two men with a staff. Aha. Alright. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what we should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And the next we got the Princess of Autumn. Princess of Autumn. Interesting how the person in the Four of Winter is a woman, and the last card is also a woman because it's a princess, right? And the middle cards are two men. Why is this interesting? I guess we'll see. Alright, now, to clarify, alright? So, for the tarot cards, if I haven't mentioned, I use the Radleigh Valentine Fairy Tarot deck. I think I did, but I'm just making sure. And for the clarifying cards, I'm going to use Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Alrighty? Alrighty. So please, angels and guides. Okay, so we have the crutch that came out pointing towards the right. Now, if that card is to come out again, we know that that's the card for us. But up till that point, it is fair to say we have no idea what's coming. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please clarify the Four of Winter in the upright for the first card. Please, for set. And you got Geo the Slow. Geo the Slow. Followed by the Fawn. And himself. As well as Pohariel of the waters. And Shiv the Cruach. You see? So it was meant to come out in this one. So now the second set starts off with the King of Summer. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why the King of Summer has come out in the upright for the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect. First card is the Pook. 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 Then you have Los Gunas. Los Gunas. Where are you? Then you have Nellis the Alchemist. Transformation. Alright, so now you have the Magician for the third set. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why the Magician card is here for the third set. Please, angels and guides. And you have the Journeyman with the Laum. Gotcha. As well as this one I want to pop out. The Fairy Godmother. No, the Bright Mother. Whew. I just got my second dose, and well, I also ate after. Might be affecting me more than I thought. Would be interesting. So now for the fourth set, you have the Princess of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what the fourth. Why did we get the Princess of Autumn for the fourth set? Please, angels and guides. And you got Iris of the Rainbow. Yeah. And Forgotten Pictures. As well as Lattice Moon's Daughter. And the Dark Lady. And Unity. As well as Sylvanus. So okay. First card you guys got out is the Four of Winter. Now the Four of Winter talks of going within and figuring out what your next step is. So it says, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. And the cards clarifying that are Geo the Slow, which talks of slowness of time, cycles, patience, forward moving, patience waiting, actually. Geo the Slow. It's already in the name. Then you have the Fawn. Now the Fawn talks of understanding the nature of nature, natural wisdom, natural magic. So it's you going within and taking your time to figure out what you need to do in order for you to get back to your magic, right? What makes you, you. Now the next card is Himself. Now Himself talks of natural law, shamanic powers, life force, and magic. Yet again. So it is all about you going within and figuring out how you operate to the best of your abilities. Okay. Next card is Pohariel of the Water. Now Pohariel talks of gracefully accepting change, emotions, serenity, meditation. And I'm guessing, not that I'm guessing, but I have the sense that I'm getting from this card is that, so you're going within with the Four of Winter and you are meditating on a specific topic, and that going within and thinking about it is what is going to allow you to gracefully accept change as is needed, right? Because unneeded change is just excess, and you don't need to have excess change in your life. Because too much change might be bad, just like not enough change might be bad as well. Next you have She of the Cruach. Now, She of the Cruach talks of the receptive principle, fertility, and nurturing. So, from that meditation, from pondering upon what you need to do next, you're going to get ideas. And these ideas should be implemented and should be received and implemented, is what I'm saying. So now, the next card is the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer, okay, talks of a person who is honorable, devoted, and warm-hearted. Also mature. It says, a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Yeah. So, for next week, for next week, the question, you go within to figure out what you need to do next. And when you do that, now this might be a man, a boy, or whatever, someone, a male individual, or it could be someone who is presenting those characteristics. But whoever it is going to be a partner you can trust. Now, if they are going to be romantic, that is up to you, but it is going to be a partner you can trust. Okay? Next, you have the Puck. Now, the Puck talks of shape-changing, good and bad and good. Paradox, resolution. It is being able to see both sides of the coin. Being able to pick what's best for you. What's best for you or what's best for the group in a situation. Because you are the King of Summer, who is a person who takes everyone's input into consideration and tries to come up with the best course of action. Next, you have Los Cunas. Now, Los Cunas talks of discovery of self, sunken treasure, adventure. And so, what I sense is that, okay, so this King of Summer is going to find a way to be able to work with many people. Is going to be able to devise the plan, the best plan possible to make the most people involved happy. And that in of itself is going to be an adventure. And it's going to demand this King of Summer to go within and figure out what his strong points are, you know, in order for him to plan ahead. Now, the next card is Nels the Alchemist. So once the King of Summer, whomever this might be you or someone you're dealing with, whomever this person is, okay, they have gone within, figured out what they need to do, and have started to go on this path of transformation towards what is needed in order to keep whatever he wants in his reality. In a mature, warm-hearted, emotionally mature manner. Okay? Next, you have the Magician. Magician would be Aries. So the only major arcana in this deck, in this reading, is the Magician. Magician generally is related to Aries. Okay, though if we take the other sets that appeared, we also have an air sign, we also have we have air, water, and earth. So it could be anybody at this point, except fire. We haven't gotten any fire. Except for for the Aries, because magician is related to Aries, and Aries is fire. So it could be basically anybody at this point, right? Now, so the magician says you can do anything, take charge of your life, you can manifest what you need to be a success. You can create what you want in your reality if you decide to create it and work upon it. Okay? Now, the cards clarifying that are the Journeyman, okay, which talks of adventure, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. Okay? Okie dokie. So, well, I mean, with the Magician, there is definitely forward movement, but the Journeyman is here to like solidify that there is forward movement. So, no need to worry. Then you have the Lamb. Now, in order to ensure that there is forward movement, there must be some type of unconditional giving and receiving to the prospect of moving. Because if you put conditions on the reason why you're moving forward, it is going to be more difficult to actually move forward. So it's just a matter of what conditions are you setting with your moving forward, is all it is. Next, you have the Gotcha card. Now the Gotcha card, I call it the Gotcha card, but it's gotcha. I think, surprise! Right? Surprise! This person has very knuckly hands. Very. When I see this card, I always think of Tom Hiddleston and his middle knuckle. Because his middle knuckle is pretty big compared to the other ones. Now, I digress. So, this card says unexpected event, sudden shock, rude awakening. So something is surprising you. So you're moving forward, and in order for you to move forward, you need to be completely open and receptive to what is happening. Also, to give unconditionally in order to receive unconditionally from this thing that you're working on. And I feel like something within it, I have no clue what, is going to shock you and surprise you, and it's going to be like a whoa factor. And for that same reason, you need to be very you need to be creative. It's gonna shock you to a point where you're like, it's going to take you a moment to get back to what you were doing before. So it is suggested that you be creative, you be nurturing, you be productive, you or someone you're dealing with, okay? You be intimate, or you or them need be intimate and sheltering in regards to this shock, right? And the last set, alright, starts off with the Princess of Autumn. Now this is an earth sign, okay? So it says, happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarship. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So, I mean, you know what you want to create. You've thought about it. You've emotionally prepared yourself for it. And so you're going out on this journey to create what you want to be a success. Though I feel like you need a little bit of a push to get going, type of thing. And that's where the card's clarifying it. You have first Iris of the Rainbow, which talks of hope, promise for the future. So at this point, you needing a little push to get going kind of reminds me of something I went through in the past, because I remember I used to want to be an actress, and my father helped me a little bit by introducing me to some people, but I didn't push any further. I stayed in school. Even though I continued in acting a little, it wasn't that big of a thing. I didn't really throw myself into it. So I didn't really gain what I wanted. So at that point in time, acting was a hope, a promise for the future. But it never really materialized into anything because I didn't really throw myself into it. I stayed secure in the confines of what I knew. So it didn't really go farther. Though, what happened afterwards was I had little tidbits of inspired action towards creating a presentation. I wasn't actually able to give presentations about my experience with having been through an accident, a TBI, and so I did take part in some of those. I gave speeches about what happened to me. It didn't really give me exactly what I wanted as a feeling, but it gave me a little something, right? And also gave me an idea for the rest of what I would like to create in the future. Now, and that is where Lattice, Moon's daughter, comes into play, because Lattice talks of guidance forward moving, which is those little intuitive hits, those little insights, all those little suggestions that your angels and guides are sending your way, right? Next you have the Dark Lady. Now the Dark Lady talks of unconscious powers and wisdom, rituals, mysteries, and secrets. What I'm getting off of this is unconscious powers, because your intuition is an unconscious power. You don't need to think about it because it just tells you stuff. It just lets you in on little details that are very helpful for you. That is why I put so much importance on strengthening your intuition. Okay? That's where this card comes into play, because this talks of unity. So this is talking about uniting with your higher self, your intuition, if you'd like. It says union, mystical experiences, spiritual home. So it's you getting more acquainted with your intuition. Once you do that, you should feel more at ease with the nudges and the ideas that your spiritual team are sending your way. That's when you have Sylvanus. Now Sylvanus talks of truth cutting through cutting through deception and clarity. And this is a step farther than just your intuition, because your intuition lets you in on little details and stuff. So, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!